Good morning, beautiful people. We are going to bring forward another message for today from Love Energy, the energy that's supporting us during this time of change and this time of recreation. If you're really enjoying these messages, but don't have the ability to keep up with them or even the interest to keep up with them, I wanted to let you know about another cool way you can interact with this. So later today, I'm going to do another blog post. So I did one last week in which I take all the messages that have come through this week and set it up so that you can use your own intuition to be guided to the message that is the one calling to you this week. So it'll be all the messages for the week. It'll be this fun, intuitive game you can play with your higher self and with your spirit team to be led to the message that's meant for you. So if you're interested in just kind of playing with the energy that way and getting updates from me on my adventures, so there'll be some updates soon, hopefully, about me and my spiritual life coaching. You can sign up for updates to my blog. So to do that, you need to go to my website, which is thisiswhatlovelooks.like.com, but there's a trick. So it's this is what love looks like, but in between each word, there's a dash. So it's this dash is dash what dash love dash looks dash like.com. And there you'll find links to my podcast and links about my readings and all that stuff too. But I just wanted to let you guys know about that. That is an option if you want to play with your own intuition with these readings on a blog post that I hope to be doing weekly at the end of each week. So let's tap into the energy and see what message wants to come through. And we're asking that this message is for the highest and best of everyone who comes across it, and that the messages are coming through the white light of God. Amen. So today the message is really coming through about visualization. And I think this has been a theme this week of being able to visualize. And not just visualize, because when we're talking about visualization, we're talking about able to kind of paint a picture in our minds. They want you to be able to start also engaging your body and engaging your physical body in this practice as well. So it's about bringing more of the world that you are looking to build in the future into the present. So part of that is visualization, right? Part of that is being able to see what it looks like. What does the space look like that I need to create for myself in order to jump into my authentic self? Does that mean I need to move to a new city, a new town, a new country? Maybe. Does that mean that I need to bring more of my photo albums, more of my photographs of my friends and put them up in the space so that I'm really creating a home and really creating a nest? Maybe. Are there certain colors that are calling to me that make me feel invigorated, make me feel safe, make me feel solid? Am I noticing things that I would like to have in my future? Let's put them in my visualization. So this is typical vision board stuff. In pop culture, vision boards can go a little wonky, but the whole purpose of it is to be able to visualize what you're stepping into, so you know all the pieces that you need to pull in to get to where you're going, right? So seeing that, also seeing yourself joyful in that space, being able to see yourself moving through that new space joyfully. If you're looking to change jobs, right? And you're looking to change jobs because you need a better work-life balance, or you need to have a job that's really fulfilling you in a way that your current job isn't. What does that job look like? What does your day-to-day in the workspace look like? What does your day-to-day when you come home look like? What does that time get spent doing when you're in your workspace? Picturing yourself in that workspace, picture yourself in that home space, and being able to see yourself move about that space. And what do you do? What do you bring forward? All of that stuff. So that is the vision part. And I was holding back. You could see me stumbling over my words because Spirit was getting ahead of where I was. So the next step is really embodying the emotions, pulling those emotions into your body so you can experience that future as if it is happening now, right? So when you're going through these visualizations, allow the feeling that naturally swells in your body, that naturally comes up. So maybe that feeling when you're doing that visualization, right, is safety, is confidence, is joy, is rest, right? Is peace. So when you're visualizing it, don't fight it if those emotions are naturally springing forth in your body. That's the next part of this process that we need to bring through, because a lot of us have been taught to do the visualization part, but that's just the intellectual part of this exercise, right? Being able to think it through, being able to see it, being able to use our senses. In order to bring the spiritual aspect onto it, we have to work with our emotional body, because the emotional body is what's going to lead us, really propel us into the next step. Because if we are looking for peace, if we are looking for joy, if we are looking for confidence or safety and security, right? We cannot step into that frequency until our body knows how to receive it, until our current existence knows how to receive it and adapt to it. So this visualization part is also allowing those emotions, those states of being that you are looking for swell within you when you are doing this visioning work. There is also this beauty, and I love that they're giving this message because this is something that I've experienced recently. There's this beauty when you start having those emotions that you're searching for, that you're working towards, to moving towards, where that's a part of your day-to-day life. You have this magic moment where all of a sudden, in that moment, you are already living in the future. It's no longer a future thing that you're searching for these things. It's you are feeling it and you're experiencing it in the moment as you're prepping to pull in that reality. So when you are visualizing for yourself in your own personal journey, right? Whether you are, or you're visualizing because you're visualizing the future that you want for the community, for the collective, for the world at large, allow the emotions, the emotional states of that ending that you're looking for to fill your body, because that is really going to ground you and root you in a really cool way, where the future is no longer somewhere in the future, it's in the present, and you can feel it, and you can exist that, and you can sense that, even if it's on a smaller scale right now, right? Maybe it's just affecting you and you want it to affect the entire collective, right? That even though if you are experiencing, you know that it already exists and that you just need to spread it. So it's a lot easier for us to wrap our mind around spreading this joy, spreading this safety, spreading this confidence, if we can already feel it and we know that it already exists here now in the present, and then we're just spreading it out. So maybe it's just a moment where you are feeling confident, and for the split second as you're working through this visualization, and you're like, oh wow, I just felt that confidence is within me. I don't have to create it from scratch. I just have to help expand it and bring it up to the surface more often, and push it outward, right? Maybe you're really working on trying to figure out how to spread safety, how to spread acceptance, how to spread unity. But if you can feel that in your body, you have that moment too of, oh, wait a minute, safety is already a thing that exists in this reality. It is not my job to create it from scratch. It's my job to expand it, open pathways so more and more people can experience it. That's a much easier undertaking than creating things from scratch. So I'm going to leave that with you with love and light. And I think that's a really cool message and a really inspiring one. So hopefully it helps you out today as well. Have a great weekend. And here in upstate New York, it's currently sunny, so I'm going to go take advantage of that.